Hello, everybody. It's Robert Miller with Miller Education Ventures. I don't know about you. I am a middle aged Canadian who's been self employed for a number of years. Now, here is the thing. Recently, with all this COVID stuff, let's say, face it, in North America, things have shut down, money is tight, people are losing their jobs, record year of insolvency, whether you're a corporation, small business, personal, record year for people going down the tube financially. So, what did I do? I reached out recently, um, trying to find some part time work just to kind of test. I'm not hard up for money because my work is pretty stable. My wife works full time for a large corporation that is in Europe, just so happens they're in Canada. And so financially, I'm okay, but I want to test out what the heck's going on when it comes to finding jobs. And I see all these people on YouTube right now that are saying, these are the top jobs for 2021. We can be a virtual assistant. We can be a data entry. We can be a secretary. We can be a virtual assistant. Did I say that already? These are all bullshit jobs. I don't know about you, but in Canada, if you're not making at least $75,000 a year, you better start hustling. You know, I'm not kidding you. The world is upside down. And in Canada, I see these things on Quora. I see it on Reddit, those forums, where people say, how much money do I need to support my family if I move to Canada? Well, right now you can't even get into Canada unless you do the 3-day COVID thing that was announced prior to your flight to Canada. But realistically, jobs that are hot in Canada right now, you're going to hear about web design, database management, all those tech things. They've been popular for decades. I used to be in IT back in, what year did I finish? That was in 1997, I think it was. Yeah, a long time ago. I got out of it. And the thing is that, so what the hell is hot for 2021? I see video after video after video from people that aren't even they're not even Canadians that were born and raised here to know what the hell's going on in Canada for the economy, for the job market. Plus, the thing is, though, it all depends what province you live in Canada. Well, here's the thing, breakdown. What province you live in? What municipality do you live in within that province? Is there, like I live in Vancouver, Canada, Vancouver, BC, Canada, right? What might be a hot job here in Vancouver, BC, Canada is not going to be a hot job in Newfoundland or Halifax or even Regina, Saskatchewan or Saskatoon or Calgary or Edmonton. Get what I'm saying, people? So all these people that are posting videos saying these are the best jobs to get when you're an immigrant into Canada, these are the best jobs to start out your career. This is the best education that you need to get into this job. You know something? Post-secondary education from the big boys. I'm talking about UBC, Simon Fraser in BC. I'm talking about University of Saskatoon, which is the University of Saskatchewan where I went to. University of Regina. I'm talking about University of Toronto. So these big boys, everything's online. And my education that I got back in the mid-90s is useless. Point being, what I'm getting at here, I applied for a couple of jobs just to test out what the hell's going on in the market. I applied for this one job. I'm not going to get into who it was because it was a freaking joke. And they called me in for an interview. I didn't say all my education and I did not give all my experience, just to find out if there was going to be reel it in, see what we got. They wouldn't even hire me. And you know why? It was because of my age. My age is a barrier. I was appalled They wanted, once we got down to it, and this had nothing to do with being overqualified for the job either. The first thing was when he called me, because we didn't meet before, we didn't even talk on the phone. He just called me in, and it was like, and I said, "What? Did you expect somebody younger?" They go, "Oh, no, 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 no." Here's the bullshit that comes up. We're talking in the interview, and at this point, beforehand, I really didn't even care about the job. I didn't even care if I got the job. But as things unfolded during the interview, he said, "Why didn't you put more education down? You seem like you're very well educated, and you got a lot of experience." And I said, "Well, yeah, I'm educated, and I do have experience in a variety of fields. And why does that make a difference?" And you know what he said? "No, no, no, no. It's just that I thought maybe, and I said to him, what attracted you, or what got your attention on my resume for you to call me in without even talking to me on the phone?" And he goes, "Well, you have some education, and you only have this one volunteering job," because I do volunteer to give back to the community. And I said, "So you were expecting somebody younger?" "Well, yeah, I was expecting somebody." And then he realized what he just said: age discrimination. I'm older. He wanted somebody with no education, no experience, so he could pay him freaking minimum wage. And it was a no mind job. It was a no mind thing. Any monkey could have done this job. So my point being is that when you're doing your research for what is a good job for you, if you're an immigrant, it's a struggle, no question about it. Especially if you got a high education from another country, that you got to go through the bullshit of getting the equality of your education from there. And does it meet the Canadian standards, which is complete bullshit as far as I'm concerned. An education's an education. The Canadians make it tough. The government of Canada makes it tough for immigrants, and it pisses me off. There is jobs out there. There is. And you don't have to have a master's degree to be a cab driver like you hear all the time. You don't have to have a degree, a bachelorette or an undergrad degree to be able to work at McDonald's. These employers in Canada prey on the uneducated that are immigrants, that are desperate for money. And it's not fair. It really upsets me. My point being, people, is that just because you see somebody saying that the top jobs in Canada for 2021 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it may be. You know what the best route is? And I'm going to tell you right up front what the best thing to do right now is: work for yourself. Screw those other people that are offering jobs for minimum wage when you are a smart person. We're all smart. We all got talents. Do not ever let anybody take advantage of you. Never. That bugs me. I was in real estate for a lot of years. I was a realtor with a top company in, let's just say, the world. And the thing is that it just baffles me. It just baffles me how companies take advantage of people that are not able to fully understand what they're getting into. When you're faced with a job application and you put it into the black abyss, or the abyss, or purple abyss, or yellow abyss, red abyss, what it is, with these damn scanners that these employers use, you're eliminated. You're lucky to get through. You're damn lucky. So you know what the way to get through things are right now? It's actually video applications, video resumes, curriculum vitae videos. If you're familiar with LinkedIn, a lot of people are saying, contact me to review your resume for free. Contact me to review your resume and I'll update it, and only for $250. whatever it may be. People, it's 22nd century. Right now, we are 2021, which means we're into the 22nd century. Get with the times. What is hot in Vancouver, Canada as a job is not going to be applicable possibly in the rest of Canada. IT is in demand because it's always been in demand for decades now. So don't let that fool you that you should get into IT. But certainly don't undermine your own abilities. That's why I tell people self-employment. If you're struggling to get a job and you need some dough, you can start a small business for nothing. You don't need money. And I don't know why people can't get this. What I'm trying to say, people, is give yourself a break. It's tough getting a job now, especially right now. For the last year, it's just about impossible to get a job that's going to pay you $70,000, $75,000 a year to start. 3 weeks vacation's the norm, not the 2 weeks vacation, and benefits. And I'm not talking about paying for your MSP or your Canada pension or your employment insurance. We're talking extended, where they pay for your medicine, if they pay for massages, if they got what do they call that? They give you the vacation. I'll give you the standard in Canada right now. If you're not offered a job where they give you paid sick leave, at least 3 weeks minimum vacation, but extended benefits and flex days. That's a word I was trying to think of. Flex days, where you can take a personal day for whatever reason. Sometimes you get 3 days a year, sometimes you get 5 days a year, depending on the employer. And the thing is, unions. Don't get me started on unions. Myself personally, I don't like unions. They are the ones that screwed up the whole economy in Canada. I don't care about the US or what they're going through right now in the US about unions and all the BS, but unions screwed up. That's why so many companies like Safeway, many years ago, a cashier at Safeway was making 22 to 25 bucks an hour back in the mid 90s, early 90s. And guess what? Safeway got bought by Sobeys because Safeway could not maintain those wages for the price they were charging for food. Well, guess what now? I just went to the grocery store the other day to buy some things, small amount of stuff, the basic necessities, 70 bucks. And I don't even have enough there to last me, 3 days, really. All I'm trying to say, people, is ignore these people that are giving you advice about this is the kind of work this is the top 10 jobs in Canada. Yippee-doo, yippee-doo. Where in Canada are they in demand? Nunavut? Is it in the North Pole? Do you want to work in the bush? Doing oil? Besides, oil industry sucks right now. But what I'm saying, just take it easy. Be easy on yourself. Reach out to the people. You can reach out to me. And if you're in Vancouver, BC, Canada, reach out to me. What the hell, I'll give you some free advice, no problem. If I don't know the answer to your question or your comment that you need or struggling with, I will do my best to find an answer for you. Services Canada is a damn joke. Work BC is a damn joke. I find that all these other services that are out there are a damn joke. You hear all and on and on and on about the hidden job market. Well, how do you find the hidden job market? How do you do this? How do you do that? What's time efficiency? What's the best way to do this? It's all the same advice you're going to be hearing that's been going on for decades. My name is Robert Miller. I am a business strategist, but I believe also in helping people to try and get away from the idea of being a slave to an employer. When these companies are offering you a minimum wage in lieu of benefits, stay away from it. I don't even know what minimum wage is. What is it, 14 and a half bucks an hour or something like that? I don't even have it in front of me here. I don't really know. But my point being, people, is that companies are taking advantage of you because you don't have a job and you show desperation. B, you're an immigrant to Canada. C, you're an immigrant and you haven't landed in Canada yet, but you want to come here, but you don't know what the field is like wherever you're going. Do your research and do not give up. This COVID thing has kicked everybody in the world in their ass. So I recommend give yourself a break. Take it easy. And if you need some help, reach out to the proper people that you trust. Like I said, Service Canada is a joke. Overpaid federal employees. Work BC is a damn joke. They just put you in the system as a number. These job clubs, this networking events, damn jokes, damn jokes, damn jokes. Do not let an employer take advantage of you and tell you we'll pay you $20 an hour with no benefits, no time off, no vacation, but we'll pay you in lieu of, which means you get no benefits, but we'll give you an extra buck an hour. For what? Being a slave to them. I hope you're having a safe 2021. My name is Robert Miller. You can email if you want to at support@millereducationventures.com. I'm not going to give you a bullshit Gmail address, okay? Because I got dozens of those. But that's to my website, support@millereducationventures.com. Have a wonderful and safe 2021, and good luck with your job search.